The fight for funding ramps up as the war in Ukraine continues. The Ukrainian president was on Capitol Hill yesterday pleading for nearly $60 billion to stop Russia. A local professor of international relations is all too familiar with this situation. She has family living in war-torn Ukraine. And as 10 on Your Side's Amy Avery tells us, she says passing a funding package is crucial for the safety of those living there.
Stephanie Tidewater, Ukrainian Cultural Association President Dr. Anna Makorkina says it's crucial this funding package is passed before Congress goes on holiday break at the end of the week. She says Ukraine is running out of ammunition, but they still need to keep fighting.
When I call them, they will go, "We are fine," because if you have your body and you have where to sleep and what to eat, that's, you're fine. But of course, it's not fine.
Tidewater Ukrainian Cultural Association President Dr. Anna Makorkina still has family living in Ukraine. She says thankfully her parents are in a safe area, but they're still impacted.
The entire Ukraine at any given time experiences missile attacks, and when drone attacks, the air raids.
President Joe Biden announced additional funding and is asking Congress to pass it, but talks are stalling. Makorkina says up until now it seemed like everyone was on board with supporting Ukraine.
The issue is becoming more politicized when it really shouldn't. This is not the time to keep aid to Ukraine hostage.
NBC News sources are reporting today that Democratic lawmakers in the White House are considering expanding migrant detention and deportation in order to pass Ukraine aid. Makorkina says all these issues are important but hopes a deal can be reached.
Both issues, the borders, aid to Ukraine, aid to Israel, are important, but it doesn't have to be either or.
Makorkina says not all the money that's given goes directly to Ukraine. She says most stays in the U.S. and goes to American manufacturers to help with weapon production, humanitarian aid, agricultural products, and even medical supplies.
They think, oh my goodness, so many billions of dollars just sent out of country. Majority of it stays here to support our economy.
Makorkina says even though we're divided by oceans, the threat to the U.S. is very real.
Overall, we need to keep in mind our own national security, because not only Russia is pushing the boundaries, but also there are other actors like China and Iran, North Korea, that keep an eye on the situation.
Makorkina says the U.S. isn't the only one supporting Ukraine. She says our NATO allies are actually providing a lot more financial help than we are. But she hopes lawmakers continue to understand how crucial this money is for Ukraine. Amy Avery, 10 on Your Side.